Hey, what's up guys? Gentlemen's here once again, and today is the day the Blackmagic Pyxis is here, and I want us to unbox it together and see what comes in the box. In fact, I couldn't wait. If you've seen my short post, upon picking it up, I had to unbox it in the car. I was so eager because I had not seen it physically. So I had to strip it down and quickly have a look. And yes, as you saw, I took a sneak peek of it. But here is where we are. We are in the studio now and I'm going to unbox it. I'm excited. However, I do not have a battery yet for the camera. So I have a project that I'm currently working on. Today I went on set and I checked to see if I could actually use it, thinking that my batteries, my NPF batteries will fit, or the Canon BPU, I believe, the Canon BPU will fit, and unfortunately I just got to find out that it won't fit. I have a wedding that I'm shooting tomorrow as well, and I'm going to get some sample images with this camera, the first sample images. So you want to hit the subscribe button if you are a visitor, or if you are already subscribed, hit the notification bell, because tomorrow evening I'll upload those sample images and then we can have a look at it. Even though it is being said that it's the same sensor as the Pocket 6K Pro, but let's see what this camera can actually do. The box is very nice and narrow, slender, very unusual for Blackmagic, because usually you have this bulky box that everything is in. One thing that's disappointing though, which we'll get to when I do the unboxing, images all over and some information of what part is what it's called on there as well. So when you open it, you are immediately greeted with "Welcome Blackmagic." This is a 3-page pamphlet that says thank you and where you can download some information, instruction manuals and stuff like that. Just promotional stuff. Then obviously my favorite is the sticker that comes with it. I always stick them on my work surface with various cameras: Red, Blackmagic, Sony, any sticker that I get my hands on, I stick them on there. So I really love this because my last one I actually peeled it off, so it's a good one. And of course, as usual, they always give you a brand new DaVinci Resolve, and this is the DaVinci Resolve 18.5, which technically forever upgrade. I've got about 3 of these so far, and there's a new one. I'll probably list it somewhere. If someone is interested in purchasing it, you can leave a comment below and it will be yours. And right after that, you have that side panel that they are talking about. Okay, so obviously it screws on and it actually has a rubber touch, strips of rubber right here for, you know, when you stick your phone or a hard drive, that it doesn't scratch it and stuff like that. And the strap, and then all these, the screws that we'll use to bolt it on. That's that. Now the main thing. So when you take this off, you have the camera right there, very, very small. I'll find something to try and match the size of it. Now, this is what I was talking about, that I was a little bit disappointed. Anyways, it's just packaging, but the way it's packaged, you know, Blackmagic, if you are listening or watching, this would be nice if it's actually black. It would be nice so that we can reuse this and even create a case, a Pelican case, and put these foams in and use it as a custom fitting case for the camera. So it would be nice if it was black, something like what Red provides in theirs, or DJI. And another thing is you get the charger. Now, here's where the disappointment comes. I mean, this should have been a lot better. This should have been a lot better. You should watch from DJI and see how they do their things. So this is the charging DC adapter, and this is just how it comes, just like this. It's quite heavy, and then you have another 2 pieces in there. See, these are all kept together with zip bags, and come on, Blackmagic, I know it's very cheap and you're giving us the best, but you know, this could be nicely arranged inside the case somehow. You know, this is the bits for the charging adapter and another additional couple of straps that will replace these if you have misplaced them. So that's it. And then what we have been waiting for, you see in here, completely empty, is the Blackmagic Pocket 6K or the Blackmagic Pyxis. This is the camera. It's very, very Komodo X-like, V-Raptor-like, very, very V-Raptor-like. On the top, we have all the ports exactly the same at the bottom. However, at the bottom, we have rubber studs so that when you place it on a surface, it does not move. So that is well thought of. You would think that you would not have that because you cage it up and stuff like that, but this is well thought of. And as we know, you have the ports, the battery, the ports for the card and headphones and microphones. You know all these things already, but this was purely an unboxing. We'll dive into rigging this up very, very soon because I have some old Blackmagic plates that works very well and will fit perfectly on here. So we'll do that rigging very, very soon. Now let's do the peeling of the plastic. That sounds so nice. I love doing that. So that is the screen, and let's have a look at the sensor. So I went for the L mount. Initially, I ordered for the PL mount, but then I thought about it after a while. Even though they said that this is not interchangeable, the lens mount, so I thought about it for a while. Getting the PL mount is good, very professional. However, when it comes to the time where you need to sell it, there's where you face issues because it's not everyone that uses PL lenses. And so L mount was no brainer, that it can have adapters. You can adapt it to EF, PL, or just use L mount lenses or Sony. And so for that reason, I switched from PL to L mount, and it was a good decision I made. It was a very good decision I made, even though I have PL lenses, and that's the reason why initially I wanted, just so that this is purely for cinema work. But then upon thinking on it, realized that it's best to go for L mount. So if you are looking at buying PL, it's good, but I would recommend L mount so that you can adapt. EF you cannot adapt because the lens mount is already here. So if you adapt, it's going to get bigger and bigger. So L mount is definitely the way to go. And that is the sensor. That is the sensor. Big, beautiful, full frame sensor. Now, one thing I noticed straight away, I'm not going to talk in it, that it looks like an OLPF filter right there. And I believe that's what they were talking about with regards to the black that was a bit milky and it was a bit purplish. So that corrects that. So that looks really, really good. Really, really good. And I love the fact that it gives you that shade of purple, pinkish look on the sensor. Now, one major thing that I am very, very curious of is this interchangeable lens mount? Because we have 4 screws right here, just as the Ursa. And with my belief, when you undo this, it should be easy to come off unless it has wiring on it. If not, it should be just plug and play. But I am going to do a video dedicated for that, just to answer your question, because many of us, that's what we were looking at. And I don't see why Blackmagic didn't do it that way, especially having these ports here. It would have been a lot easier to, in the future, if I want to buy a PL mount instead of adapting, I can buy that. If I want to buy a Sony mount instead of adapting, I can buy that. £200-300, then you have the mounts that you actually want to use with your lenses for this particular camera. So that's a video that's going to be coming up following right after this. So you definitely want to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get to find out whether it is interchangeable. Because the good thing is, if it is interchangeable, that means automatically whichever lens mount you pick, you'll be able to change it in the future. And that is if Blackmagic are not hiding things from us, but we'll find out in the next video. So let's see if I can. Here's my phone. This is an iPhone 15 Pro Max. So that's how tall it is. And this is how wide it is. So you can imagine it's just a little bit wider than the iPhone 15 Pro Max and a bit taller, or the phone is rather taller than the camera. So it's very small and very boxy. Videos does not do it justice, I'm telling you, because when I saw the NAB videos and people holding it and stuff, it looked very, very big, but actually it is very, very small. Let's power it up and have a look. Let's power it up. So another thing to note is that the power adapter, the end is a LEMO. It's a LEMO cable, so you cannot use a regular screw cap or a regular pin adapter to power it. So it's LEMO based, and I have a D-tap to red LEMO. I don't know whether it will work. I'll see if it will fit. If it fits, then that means automatically it will work. So let's power this up and see. I'm going to turn it on. Let's see how quick it powers up. 3, 2, 1. And there you go. You have visuals. So as you know, with all these buttons there, they all have various assignable ones. And if you press menu, you are straight away greeted with the menu that we are used to. Now, just before then, let me put on my adapter and the lenses that I'll be using with this camera. Just hold on a second. So these are the Zeiss CP3 lenses, and this is a lens adapter for L mount. This adapter, I can't remember the name, but you will know it because it has purple. It's the only adapter that's purple. It allows you to remove this mount here to any one, Sony, Canon, and obviously L mount. And so that's what I've done. And it's also able to take ND filters. This is crucial because that's something that the Blackmagic doesn't have. So it's good to have built-in ND filters. So let's put it on and see how that will look like. It's like the fitting is very strange and very difficult. So this is it. Let's quickly show you what I can see from my side. If I go off here, I'll be able to show you something. I don't know. Can I show you something? you get visuals. So this is the combo, to be short, that I'm going to use for tomorrow's wedding. Fingers crossed I do get the battery in on time. Then I'll use that for the sample images and we'll talk about that, review it and see what you think. With this lens, it does make it a bit bulkier and longer, but again, it's because of the adaptation. So for now, this is what it's going to be, and we'll do a full rigging and building it up with my DJI Focus Pro kit as well. That will be very, very interesting. That's the plan. Right after this, I'll build it up and then get it ready for tomorrow's wedding. So stay tuned and I'll catch you on the rigging of this camera in the next video. Peace.